Hello, my name is Kip Carr, and I'm coming to you with some Black history regarding my hometown, Bowling Green, Kentucky, that I haven't seen written down anywhere. And the one thing about history, I don't care if it's American history, women's history, Black history, that if there's no record of it that exists, it's almost like it didn't happen. So I want to talk about the year 1983 and what it means for African American history in Bowling Green, Kentucky. In that year, there was a city commission election, and there were not just one, but there were two African Americans that stood for election for the very first time to the Bowling Green City Commission. One of which was Greg McKinney, and both of these are natives of Bowling Green. Greg McKinney was the very first student regent at Western Kentucky University. I want to say it was 1975, and that was back before SGA, when they had the Associated Students. So at any rate, at that time he was president of the Bowling Green Warren County NAACP branch. And he, along with Cedric Burnham, who later years served as constable and then as District 2 magistrate for Warren County, both ran for city commission. And I want to say that for whatever reason, both candidates had to withdraw for a variety of reasons, but I wanted to be clear that you had not just one, but two African Americans to be candidates. Also that year, I want to say that the Ebony Fashion Fair came to Bowling Green for the very first time at the Capitol Art Center down on Main Street, right on the square, and that was the very first time that it had ever come to Bowling Green. People who were subscribers of Ebony Magazine that loved the fashion fair either had to go to Lexington, Louisville, or Nashville to catch that. So, and I think before they decided to end that program, I think they came probably about 6 or 7 times. But I believe 1983 was the first time that they came to Bowling Green. And I was there, I happen to remember. And when you paid your admission to the fashion fair, the cost of your ticket, you would decide, you had the option of getting, I think, what was it, 6 months of Jet magazine or a year of Ebony. And I remember, let me say this. I don't remember a black household in Bowling Green in the 70s and 80s that did not have either Ebony or Jet. And if not, you definitely got them at your barbershops and your beauty shops and that type of thing. Both my aunts used to have, I think, every single collection, every single issue of Ebony. And that's where I learned a lot about Black history outside of school. We were having a conversation about where did you learn certain Black figures. I learned it in school, but there were others that I actually learned through the pages of Ebony Magazine. But 1983 is a very historic date, and for all of the wonderful people who are engaged in gathering and chronicling the achievements of African Americans in Southern Kentucky, please feel free to call me, because I'm going to just keep rolling out a regular series of this. And at some point, I may just put it all in a book. But until then, just stay tuned and stay in touch and catch these videos when you see them. What's really critical is when you see these videos is to share them. because you probably know people that may have some remembrances, some recollections, heck, even artifacts, collecting dust in a basement or an attic. And you may spur some incredible conversation. So I encourage you to do that. So until the next time, this is Kip Carr, and take care.